What's going on, guys? This is Matt Chanella here with Matt Conklin, Welding Applications Engineer for ABB Robotics, and Scott Huber, Key Accounts Manager for Sensors and Robotics at ABB and Abicor Binzel, respectively. We're here at ABB Robotics in Auburn Hills, Michigan, talking seam tracking for arc welding applications. How's seam tracking, optical seam tracking in particular, how does that compare to solutions like touch sensing or like through the arc seam tracking from a performance standpoint?
Right, yeah, they all have their limitations. You know, when you look at it as a whole, optical seam tracking has a lot more opportunity. If you're doing a lot of different joints, thin materials, thick material, multi-pass, single pass, different materials in itself, whether it be steel or aluminum, it really has the most variety of things that it can handle. When you start looking at weld guide and things like that through the arc seam tracking, the limitations stop at aluminum. You know, we can't weld guide with aluminum. You know, and certain stuff we have a little bit harder time with pulsing, things like that. So there's limitations there. The same with touch sensing. When you start touching either the cone or the wire to the part, if it's a heavy mill scale, we run into issues there with not getting an accurate touch sense. There could be things on the nozzle, the wire could be bent. There's a lot of factors that go into play there. To get a really good clean touch sense, you need to first send it over to the torch cleaning station and snip the wire, which, as Scott has alluded to, you know, costs time. So there's a bunch of different things that add up that, you know, help us decide on what is the best solution for the customer at the end of the day.
Where optical seam tracking, you know, has some of its limitations, it has to be in field of view. So if it can't be field of view, it has to be the right torch angles, has to be the right camera angles. Touch sensing, as long as you can reach the thing and get a good hit, you can get the read back for it. We're looking at around tooling, physical reach of the robot. Can I physically get there? Those are the limitations that you're looking at. You got a chunk of steel sitting on the front side of your torch or somewhere around the peripheral of that torch that just gets in the way sometimes.